Yes, sir.
What do you think about children born in America of illegal parents?
I think the 14th Amendment needs to be readdressed. I think if a parent is here illegally, it's reasonable to consider that a baby born of a parent here illegally should not necessarily receive automatic citizenship.
Pardon me. Midterm election this year offers Tea Party members, Republicans, conservatives, a wonderful opportunity because there is a possibility where we can wind up picking up 50 to 70 seats. Mm-hmm. And if that is the case, and God, I pray, would you be willing to form a newbie coalition that would block any legislation from going on? With 50 votes, you could actually stop Congress from enacting these erroneous programs and correct what needs to be corrected. So my question is, would you be willing to open with the other candidates to form a coalition to do just that?
That's a great question. In fact, there's a fellow challenger, a GOP challenger in, I think it's Arizona, who has formed a group called the Freshman 50. And we're working right now, actually, on a set of proposals for legislation that we would, somewhat like a Contract for America, that we would stick behind once we got into Congress. It includes term limits. It includes mandatory spending cap. It includes various issues that repeal and replacement of the health care bill that are been discussed in detail tonight. So yeah, I would be willing to do something like that.
What is your stand on the abortion issue?
I've had the opportunity, Regina is here, to stand before the Hudson Valley Coalition for Life. We talked for 3 hours.
You didn't endorse it,
no, I know, and I'm not claiming that you did. By any means, I am pro-choice with stipulations. My stipulations are as follows. Number one, I will abide by the restrictions on federal spending embodied in the Hyde Amendment and the Mexico City Agreement. Number two, I am opposed to late-term abortion unless the life of the mother is truly involved. And number three, I favor parental notification and consent. Yes.
Although I'm not in your district, so I can't vote for it.
Yes.
And some of us may not like every single position that you have, but I think we all have to remember that you're running against the person that I think we don't like any of the positions that you have. And so while I applaud other Republicans that wanted to get into this race, some of them have dropped out one by one. We don't have a few of them showing up tonight. Can you tell us a little about your position in terms of being able to actually defeat John Hall because of your financial abilities and your organization? How will you run that campaign to win it, as opposed to others that are just trying to run but have no chance to win?
Yes, sir. You bet. And we were talking about operatives and self-funders. I am considered to be one of those candidates who does have a certain amount of resources that I can devote to the campaign. I certainly have some good friends and colleagues in the National Republican Congressional Committee, or RCC. I'm not the object of operatives that I know of. Let me just state that. Yes, Ed, go ahead.
Your husband did abortions, and
He's sitting in front of you.
According to picketers at the Mount Kisco Medical Group, members of that medical group still do abortions. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know why you're picketed.
Ed, let me finish the Republican question, and then I'll get to that question.
Okay, explain that in detail. And Emily had a second question about homosexual marriage, which you didn't answer.
Let me finish the Republican question. So, in any case, the NRCC has a program called Young Guns. They follow about 150 child races across the country. I'm at their contender level. They do have about 24 young guns now, most of whom have been through their primaries already. We have a late primary in New York, as you know. There are only 3 women contenders that I know of, and I'm one of them. There are about 40 contender races. So we're well positioned in terms of the national scene. We've got a lot, and in terms of, obviously, the key thing, competing against Congressman Hall. We had $659,000 cash on hand as of March 31st. That exceeded Congressman Hall's cash on hand by about $105,000, something like that. And we intend to keep right on going. Tom Price, who's one of our most talented congressmen, is coming up actually to headline a fundraiser for us in June. We've got nice support from across